You just pick one up, and I'm gonna just let you do your thing.
Look, I don't know too much about this stuff.
Let me see.
But I do know something about these boys right here.
What they gonna do?
These dinosaur balls.
What they gonna do?
I tell you, this tenderism. And are you listening? Did you see it?
Can I pick one of them up?
Man, pick it up, man. You know, that's y'all. Hey, them y'all, man. I don't know why people coming down here to destination, one in the nation, and be asking us about the food. Foods, people. We don't need no teeth. This doesn't matter what we do.
It's real. It's real. It's real.
What?
It's real.
Brother, let me tell you something. That shit up there on that table, they call that shit tenderism.
Cut. Y'all don't hit nothing else.
Ooh, it's some hot as shit.
If they tender ain't the word. This perfection, right? Look at that.
God damn it!
I just want to see if they tender. If they tender. I just want to see if they tender. If they tender.
That tender.
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh man, look at here, man. What's this tenderism? Boy, come here, man. Look here.
ready.
I'm finna give you some, boy. Look
I'm
here.
ready.
This here tenderism, man.
Okay. Oh.
Look at here, man. Look at here, man.
Oh.
Hey, man, I just want you to try a little bit, piece of that, man. Just try a little bit. Hey, boy, look at here. Oh, man, look at here. You tell me. Boy, look at here. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. See what he do? Boy, hey, boy. Ow! I tell you, tenderism. Boy, tenderism make you do that.
The only reason anybody even cares about that smokehouse like that is Mr. Tendernism, period. That restaurant was not trending because of the owner. It wasn't popping. Because of the brand. That blew up because of him. And the owner knows it. That's the problem. You can tell he's bothered by the attention Mr. Tendernism gets. He doesn't like that his employee became the face people associate with the place. He doesn't like the folks are pulling up saying, oh, this is where Tendernism at? Now all of a sudden he want to be front and center and everybody else. Sir, respectfully, ain't nobody come and see you. Nobody. Keith Lee didn't pull up for the owner. Keith Lee came and see Mr. Tendernism. That's it. That's all. And yeah, maybe Keith will show love to the fact because that's the kind of person he is, but he was not there to shake hands with the boss. Stop trying to insert yourselves into the spotlight. We don't want you in the program like that. We get it. It's your restaurant. You can appreciate
Black people. Look what y'all did to Destination Smokehouse. Please. This is why companies cannot beef with black people. Look what y'all did to this damn company.
You don't want it to fall off the bone. You don't really want a pulled pork bite of this. You want to taste something where there's more pork flavor, more integrity left to the meat. But look at that bark. Look at that shine and glisten. Let me take a bite. And that's what we call a perfect bite through. See how there's no meat left on the bone where I bit, but it's still hanging on? But look at this. See how clean that is?
Y'all made this man take the tenderism out the tenderism. It's supposed to be tender, bro. It's okay.
This man, Walter Johnson, who I feel really bad for, he just made a video saying, hey man, I'm no longer with Destination Smokehouse.
I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with tenderism now.
And you can see the pain in his face.
It is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. You just take another step.
He says, yo, it is what it is. And I feel sorry for that man. He was so nice to this guy. He sacrificed himself, you know, and we should be angry as about this. Stop going to Destination Smokehouse. That place. Anybody that looks like me, we need to stop going over there. Stop it. I know we love barbecue, but that. We're going to let food get in the way of our integrity. Stop it. All right. So Walter Johnson, you know, the guy from Destination Smokehouse who coined the phrase is it tenderism?
Tenderism.
Right? It's tenderism.
Tenderism.
I think it's tenderism, whatever.
Tenderism.
And he had that white partner. And I made a video saying, yo, I don't trust this dude. I think he's going to take this dude's shit. Walter Johnson really went viral with his, with the barbecue thing, showing that the barbecue falls off the bone, shit like that. I'm thinking, oh, this old man got a dope business. And then come to find out it's this Armenian dude that was behind it. And all of a sudden, he's making all this money. He's getting crowds. And all of a sudden, now I was like, whoa, so he's sort of a mascot to this guy. And then people were criticizing me, going, Godfrey, you don't know the relationship. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I know when someone's getting played. I know it. But, and these were black folks telling me this shit. This slave mentality, Negroes. And so I was like, yo, I don't trust it. I think this dude has popped up because now he's making this money. He wants to be the face as if he created this shit. Typical shit when black people invent, just like the black Americans that invented everything in America, white people come and steal their patents and make it look like it's their shit. All right, this is typical, same pattern. And now guess what? We're going to support this man, Walter Johnson, whatever the fuck he does, we are going to support him. I don't know where he lives particularly, but wherever, we're going to support this guy. Whether we got to start a GoFundMe or whatever, we got to support him. Let him get his own truck. Let him get some workers to help him. There's enough of us around the country to help this guy, man. Let's help this guy. I hope wherever he's living, somebody that knows business, we help this dude, all right? Because they f***ed him. I kept saying this. That's our grandfather. That's our uncle. That's family. We got to stop this shit being used. We got to cut it out. And by the way, you can get f***ed by anybody. It could be a black person, white, it doesn't matter. Let's support this guy. I hope that he really, really understands that, he can do it. We got your back, Walter Johnson. I'm sorry that happened to you. I just knew this motherfucker was full of shit. You understand? And shame on him for what he's done. So Destination Smokehouse. No more black people go there.
I like doing it with vinegar. If you see aroma. The biggest, I would put them toward the front so they'll cook, but I can lay it like so. Right? Now, I got to close them down. Because I need the heat to be in and not out. Don't try this at home. Contact tenderism, and he'll come.
Sometimes it's good to walk away on some things. When things get tougher, you walk away. When things have to push you to be working under pressure, you leave. Just leave, or maybe controversy, And sometimes they try to start over. People, whenever they feel pushed away and they leave some place, they had to start over. Now, after leaving his best player, Destination Smokehouse, Mr. Tendernism had to start over, and he's now trying to rebuild what he lost. All right, but the reaction from Black Americans, oh God, it's a mixed reaction, and because of one thing people keep on saying is some things can be replaced, and some culture can't be duplicated or can't be replaced by anybody or anything. So tell me in the comments, clips here, watch them, I'll come back.
And I want you to know, everything that happened with Mr. Tenderism in the Destination Barbecue is 100% your fault. Everything was fine until the black folk found out that he didn't own that barbecue restaurant and he had a white slave master.
Move, y'all. I got it. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Alicia and I'm finna cook you. Now, I am a little confused as to why you're making it seem like Unc leaving that business was some sort of terrible decision, but don't worry. Let's go through the evidence. Let's start from the beginning. Number one, isn't discernment such a gift? Because the internet looked at the situation with Unc and the owner and clocked it almost immediately. Unc was the face of the business. Influencers, celebrities, everybody was pulling up specifically to get a video with Unc, watch him throw the glasses off and say, and keep it pushing. It became a viral trend. He made the business go viral. But people also began to correctly point out that Unc was helping the business grow seemingly without the benefits of owning the business and without the money that comes with a thriving restaurant that has lines wrapped around the block 2-3 times. And that became abundantly clear because we later found out that the phrase tenderism got trademarked, but it wasn't trademarked by Unc, even though that is literally his catchphrase. And that's a problem. So when the Keith Lee situation blew up, all it really did was expose and confirm what people already suspected. And they eventually parted ways. Now the owner says that Unc was not asked to leave, but Unc said on his GoFundMe that he was fired, and I personally have no reason to believe that Unc would lie about something like that. I believe him when he says that he was fired. But here's the thing about life. When one door closes, another door opens. Amen? Because when Unc left, he started his own business. He's still going viral, but now it's on his own terms. He's going on tour. He catered for the Ron Isley. He was featured this week on the Sherry Shepherd Show, and he posted a video with the lawyer who filed the trademark for tenderism, and that lawyer said he's going to give that trademark to Unc, so Unc will now be the owner of the phrase tenderism. Isn't that amazing? The blessings have just been raining down upon Unc ever since he left that other barbecue restaurant. So from where I'm sitting,
hey, I'm finna tenderize the world now.
My name's Nick.
Oh, hey, Nick.
And recently there's been a lot of conversations about Destination Smokehouse that don't fully represent our history or what we stand for.
I know we've all been waiting to hear this. Go ahead, go ahead.
Walter was never asked to leave. Walter was an early source of inspiration for me.
An early source of inspiration sounds very minimal. I wish there was somebody I could ask about the real story about the inspiration.
Walt and I met when we were Destination Coffee Bar, and he came in as someone who wanted to help us turn the place into more of a restaurant. He was just showing us ways we could be creative. So during COVID, we decided to do a barbecue event that was all Walt's idea. It was all Walt's idea, and ended up being successful.
So by early source of inspiration, you mean came up with the whole idea? Got it.
These moments were filled with camaraderie and mutual respect.
I wonder if Unc feels the same way.
It is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad.
You can tell by the way Unc's talking. They're not cool.
Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all.
Go visit Mr. Tendernism, Unc's new page. Check out his GoFundMe, and he doesn't have to worry about anybody else getting up in his videos. Thanks for watching, and as always,
let me show you all a small portion of what Black unity looks like.
People thought the worst part was that Unc wasn't the restaurant owner. It wasn't. The real outrage is that the term tendernism was trademarked by the restaurant.
Actually, that's quite incorrect. Actually, a Black attorney by the name of Kenneth Harris, this man right here, he saw what was going on. He trademarked the tendernism and then hunted Unc down and gave him the trademark. So this Black man right here saw what was going on, foresaw the stuff that was happening, and said, I'm going to trademark it. He found this guy and gave him the rights to the trademark. That is what's called unity right there. That's what looking out, loving your neighbors, you love yourself. That's what that's talking about. When that doggone Edomite owner tried to take advantage of this man right here, who, by the way, made his restaurant what it is.
A question I think everybody been wanting to know is, are you still at Destination Smokehouse?
No, I'm not. I'm not at Destination Smokehouse. I'm with Tendernism now. You know, I had to go on my own, you know, so that way I can do what I have to do. So I don't want nobody to be, it is what it is. You got to move on. When things happen, you don't get mad. Hey, you just take another step. Get glad. Praise the Lord, you're still living. But this, hey, I'm finna tenderize the world now. Hey, they should have never. But it is what it is, y'all. Hey, family out there, y'all keep supporting me. I guarantee you, I ain't gonna do you wrong.
The news broke that Mr. Tendernism was stepping away from the smokehouse and starting over a fresh life, a fresh business. People paid attention, not just because of him, but because of what he was representing as a cook. Food is not just food. More so when it comes from a Black American, you know, the way they make their food, it's amazing. It's culture, it's history, and it's sometimes it can be built over many years, over decades. Feel me? So when someone leaves that place and tries to recreate it somewhere else, people now notice the difference in food. Feel me? So now the reaction online is now being more. It's now getting more heat, because Americans now, they know that nobody can replace a Black person, or no matter what you do, how you do it. They say everyone deserves the opportunity to rebuild, to grow, and to learn from the past, right? But others are now getting more critical, right? They question the situation and everything, don't know more about it. They ask why things happened that way. They did it. They didn't expect that to be happening that way. And more importantly, the questions are authenticity because of many it's just about food. It ain't about food. It's about how much being someone as a friend, working together as a team, then all of a sudden somebody chooses to leave the group or something. They feel like there is something behind everything that's happening today in America about between the Tendernism and the owner of their restaurant. So it's about where it comes from, the roots, the story behind it. That's why you hear people saying you can try again, but you can't duplicate the original, because a white person can never duplicate a Black person. There's a strong sense of ownership when it comes to culture, because Black Americans' culture, more so in food, has a deep identity from Africa, from a black nation, you know. So barbecue, American culture. Barbecue, soul food, flavor, and techniques. These are not random. They come from history, from struggle, from creativity, and under pressure, right? So when someone steps outside of that and tries to recreate it, people feel it. They can't test the food from the white man and the black man. They feel a difference. They can see the difference. They can and they respond to it depending on how it tastes, how it's tasting. Okay, so some people are not just creating it to him. They are talking about a bigger issue: who gets seen, who gets heard, and who gets flowers for what they never did, and who benefits from the culture they didn't build. So white people, they tend to like what we do, what we have, but they don't want to appreciate who we are, what we are. So the conversation has been around for like a week and something, and the situation is like now bring it back into the focus. Still, not everyone is recreating the same way. Some are watching quietly, some are waiting to see what happens next, and because at the end of the day, success will depend on more than just attention. It will depend on trust, and one thing, it depends on consistency. So I wonder whether the people feel the authenticity is real or is just wrong. I wonder if the white man will be able to stand and maybe keep on making the same food like a black man was making the food. Starting over is never easy, more so when people are now watching closely, because it's a space built on culture, identity, and more like authenticity. So this whole thing must have anybody can start over, but starting over depends on how much you'll be successful. So white men think that they can do anything that a black man, and I believe that Mr. Tendernism will get contracts, will get space to work, maybe even more, or make more food. Man, people will tell the difference in eating the food from the restaurant that he was working there, the smokehouse, or going to eat on the street his food that he's making the street. Let me ask you one thing: can something truly succeed if it tries to copy a culture instead of understanding and representing where it comes from? God bless you. Peace be with you. Till next episode. I love you. Let's keep on connecting by commenting the video, liking the video, and subscribing here. I love you.